Welcome to the Hollywood Rundown here at Sun FM with me, Kay-cee, taking you through some of the hottest Hollywood gossip that's happened within the last week. This time we are looking at Donald Trump, we're looking at Britney Spears and Kevin Federline, we're looking at Ashton Kutcher, and we're also looking at Olivia Newton-John. First up, we're taking a look at Donald Trump because his house has been raided on Palm Beach in Florida by FBI agents. They've just gone in there and torn the place apart. Now the problem is he has allegedly taken some things when he left the White House. There is a box or two missing. Mostly what they're concerned about is there's some very classified documents that are suspiciously missing, and these could be a risk to national security if these are leaked. The high courts have been asking for them for months, and he's just claiming that they don't exist, which is a little bit bizarre. He's also been photographed by a reporter separately who has caught him tearing up bits of paper and documents and flushing them down the toilet. Not linked to this exact incident, but this is an example of what he's done in the past. So it's slightly bizarre behaviour by the ex-president. Along with his investigation into illicit dealings going on with one of his businesses in New York City, things are not shaping up too well for Trump. So I can see that he's having a bit of a tough time and he's not very happy about it. Nothing has actually come to light of it yet. More than likely his supporters will rally behind him, as they like to do, and he is going to deny charges and things like that. As soon as we get some more information though, we will let you know. Next up, Kevin Federline has spoken out about Britney Spears not seeing their children, despite the fact that she only lives about 20 minutes away. Now, as it stands right now, the children don't actually want to see Britney Spears because they are actually extremely embarrassed by her because she's always posting up these scantily clad images of herself on social media following the tough time that she's had. Her sons are teenagers now and they're attending school, obviously, so they must be having quite a tough time about this from their friends. It must be a really, really difficult time. If we think back to when we were teenagers and what goes on in school, that can't be easy at all. Now, in defense, Britney's current husband, Sam, has been defending her and saying that her children should actually not be ashamed of her, but they should be proud of the fact that she is expressing herself in a sort of way of freedom following the tough time that she's had. The problem is, I don't think they're going to be viewing it as that because it's their mum being portrayed in a certain way and they're getting stick from their friends. Next up, Ashton Kutcher nearly died 2 years ago. He opened up to Bear Grylls on a recent documentary that was aired on National Geographic, saying that he suffered a rare form of vasculitis that knocked out his vision, his hearing, and his balance. He said he didn't know how long it would take him to recover. It was a long road to recovery. And he also said it's not until you go through something like that that you realise how lucky you are to have what you do. We're just glad to hear that he's okay and fully recovered. And finally, Olivia Newton-John, who found fame in this 1970s musical Grease, has died sadly at the age of 73 following a very long battle with cancer. She died peacefully at home surrounded by friends and family. Tributes have been pouring in from around the world and it's incredibly sad to hear, and we wish her family all the privacy and healing time that they need. And that's it for this week. Join me next time for some more Hollywood Rundown.